mag-install tayo ng SAMP dito sa PC. So, paano nga ba mag-install? So, first thing to do is to open your internet browser. So, you're gonna search this one, Macromedia flash8.soft32.com free download. So, ganyan. So, ilalagay ko siya sa notepad. Yan, ito sa notepad para makita nyo. Then, after that, yan. So, click nyo lang itong download now. Then, magpa-pop up na yun dito sa baba. Then, mag-download na yan. So, pwede itong sa link na to sa Opera, then Microsoft Edge. So, di ko lang alam bakit di siya pwede sa Google Chrome. I think masyadong mataas yung security nila, ganun. Kaya so, di yata kayo makapag-download dun. So, sa Google naman, if mag-search kayo, I think yung link dun na which is SAMP. So, try natin. Google. So, type natin is SAMP. So, this one, then click this one. Let's see if free lang siya or need to payment. So, may bayad siya. I think 8 pesos or something. So, di ko alam kung magkano siya. So, in my case, so, dito lang tayo sa Macromedia Flash8 soft.32.com. So, free to, guys. So, after download dyan, then, open this PC. So, shortcut key is Windows E. And then, go to your downloads. Then, hanapin nyo yung SAMP. Hanapin natin ang SAMP, which is ito. So, click nyo yan. After that, yan, may mag-pop up na open file security warning. Then, click run. And after that, click nyo lang yung yes. Then, mag-pop up na yung setup file ng SAMP. So, yung akin kasi, di ko na download to. So, papakita ko na lang. Yan. Ito, ignore nyo lang yan. Click OK. Then, yan. Next. Then, next. Then, type. Pwede nyo i-browse kung saan nyo gusto ilagay yung inyong SAMP application. So, yan. Example. Then, English. Then, next. Yan, then ready to install. So, di ko na siya install. I will click cancel. Then, exit natin yan. Kasi meron na akong SAMP, which is this one. So, first na ma-encounter nyo to, na pag-open nyo is, dito sa module service is blank to. Itong lahat to blank. Which is this one, blank din to. So, paano nyo i-start yan? So, pag in-start nyo yan, so di gagana yan. So, you will need to do is to click. So, you will need to click this one. Kung gusto nyo Apache, FileZilla, or Tomcat Mercury, click nyo to para mag-install. So, kung MySQL lang gagamitin, this one, you will click this one, and then it will install itself. So, after that, you will click start. Then after that, open your CMD. So, shortcut key, Windows R. Yan, you could type CMD or search nyo lang natin, which is dito sa Windows search bar. So, CMD or command prompt. Then, open. Then after that, we need to find the path of our SAMP file, which is in this Acer, and then SAMP, and then MySQL, and then click bin, and then copy this path, then save anything on a notepad or something else, this one. So I bin copy it. So I would never copy it again. So we need to change directory, cd dot dot. And then after that, types change directory or cd, then paste the path of your SAMP file, then hit enter. And after that, you will need this one to open your MariaDB, your database. So I will copy this one, then paste. Then after that, you will see enter password. So pagtapos niyan is hit nyo lang yung enter. After that, lalabas na siya. Then pwede na tayo mag-start na mag-code ng database. So first thing na gawin is to show database. So dito sa SAMP is kailangan may semicolon ang end. So pag walang semicolon yan, for example ganyan, may isang mangyayari ganyan in another line. So ang gagawin nyo dyan is add kayo ng semicolon, ganon. So show databases. Yan. Databases pala. Then makikita nyo na dito. So itong dalawa na to is our previous database or activities in our prof. So here guys, so we're gonna create database, then create table, then fields of name, then we will insert some different kind of name. Then so let's go. So my SAMP is already open, then CMD. So what we're gonna do is to copy this code, then paste it, then after that enter, and then MariaDB. So what we're gonna do is to show, so type show database, bases with S, and then semicolon, and then hit enter. So after that, you will choose your database, or you can create your own database. So we'll create our own database. So create database. We're gonna type db underscore example, that one, then semicolon, then hit enter. After that, you will need to use your database. So use database db underscore the name of your database. So db example, then semicolon, then hit enter. Oh, sorry. So that may mga mali. So what we're gonna do is to erase this database, and then use database db example, then hit enter. So you can see if this change this one, so that will yun yung mangyayari kapag na-use nyo na yung inyong database. So next is to create table. So type create, table, tbl table, then semicolon, and then need to type the name of field of name, count. The name of the field of name is count, then integer, which is number, then not null, then auto increment. So what is auto increment? So after you input another one, so it will be input the exact number. So next is primary key, then colon, then for example first name, and then substat varchar, variable character, then 20. So ang mangyayari dyan, which is pag yung character nyo is lumagpas ng 20, is magkakaroon siya ng error. So okay na siguro if 20 yan. So di naman lalagpas ng first name ng 20. And then colon, then type last name, and then varchar, variable character, and then number, then colon, then age, type age, then integers, which is int, and then hit semicolon. Not null increment primary key, final name varchar 20, last name variable character, then 20, age integer, then semicolon, then hit enter. Then after that you will see your field of name. Just type describe, and then name of your table. My name of table is tbl table, then semicolon, then hit enter, and you will see your field, which is there are count, then first name, last name, age, then type, which is different type. The first one is the count, which is integer, then varchar, which is variable character, and then 20 corresponds of 20 character, then again 20 again, then integers for the age, and then null, then no, and then yes, primary key, then auto increment. So this one is just extra para to sa mga number, which is para magkasunod-sunod sila. And then what we need to do is to insert into tbl name of your table, tbl table, then parentheses, then last name, first name, last name, then age, and then you will type values, which is kung ano yung magiging laman ng kanyang column. So, value. So, we're gonna input. So, we're gonna input the first name. So, yung difference between values in the table, sa first name, last name, age, so wala na siyang ganito. So, sa values kasi meron siyang ganyan. So, what we're gonna do is to type the values. For example, is Nadine. And then, first name, Lustre. Then, age is 20. So, then semicolon. Then after that, hit enter. Then let's see our first table or database, which is we're gonna type select, then asterisk sign, then from TBL table, your name of table, then hit enter. Oh, mali. Yan. Tanggal natin ang E. Yan. Then hit enter. So, yan ang nakalagay. So, count, first name, last name, age, 20. So, dagdagan pa natin ng 4. So, para maging 5 sila. So, what we're gonna do again is to insert some name. James Reed. Let's type 22 and hit enter. Then insert again. Daniel Padilla. Let's say he's 25 years old. Hit enter. And then Catherine Bernardo. Then let's say she's just 23. Then hit enter. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the last one. Need mahal. Let's say that one. So his age is just 2. 40. Let's say 40. Then hit enter. Then let's see our table. So select asterisk from TBL table, which is my name of the table. Then hit enter. Then you will see your table. So we're gonna do some code for delete and update. So first is, let's do some deletes. So type delete, then from table, your table's name, table, then where, and then you can choose whatever you want to delete. So I will delete from last name, and then equals to read, then semicolon, then hit enter. Then let's see if it's deleted. So makikita natin is deleted na siya. So let's do some update. So type update, then your table's name, table, table, then type set. We go for first name, then equals to, let's say, mahal. And then where, in the first name, equals to mahal, and then semicolon. Then let's see if it's, oh, mali. So we will change this mahal to mura, and then hit enter. Then let's see if it's changed. So we can see that the first name of number 5, which is mahal, that changed to mura. And then that's all. So next is we're gonna do some alter table. So we're gonna do some add and drop. So alter table, then table's name, tbl table, and then add, then column name. So you can choose some column names. So I will put middle initial, then is the data type or substat data type, which is varchar, and then set to whatever you want, some number. So semicolon, then hit enter. Then let's see if it's added by the code select asterisk from TBL table, which is your table's name, then hit enter. So we can see that the mid int has been added. So we can drop some column like starting with alter. So we're gonna use the previous code. So alter table, then table's name, alter table, and then your table's name, then change the add to drop. Drop age, and then age, then we put this one column age. So alter table, TBL table, which is your table, then drop column, and then the field of name, then hit enter. And then let's see the result. So we can see that the age has been deleted. So that's all.